Drunk man bombards... What is going on, YouTube? Big Red here. Welcome back to your most favoriteest day of the week. That is right. It is time for your Wacky Weekend Update. Alright, this week I got 3 articles for you guys. That is right, 3 of them. Alright. One's not really an article, more of an Instagram post, but I think you guys will feel me on that. The other 2 are just very, very funny and quite relatable as well. That's what I'm starting to notice with a lot of this stuff now, that I'm looking through these articles, and some of the ones that are like the most relatable, like something that you may have done or like do on accident or something like that comes around, is usually the way to go with these. So without further ado, we're going to get into this right now. Now we're going to kick it off with article number 1, which comes out of the Mirror in the UK and reads, "Drunk man bombards Aquarium Hotline with messages about seahorses during a night out." Now this is just phenomenal. Okay, the article goes on to read about how a man sent multiple drunk text messages to the South Carolina Aquarium Hotline. Okay, it's a hotline they have. You can send text messages and you can ask questions and they answer you and stuff like that. But he was out having a boys' night out. You know, had a few too many drinks maybe. I don't know. Maybe not enough. And, yeah, boy, did he blow up this hotline. All right, like no other. Okay, the only thing that was missing with this was a couple of what you doing texts, you know, at like 2 a.m. So, I'm going to read off a few of these right now. So, this guy in his drunken state, okay, goes out and reads a few things. I'm going to put it right here next to me. Currently, it says here, "I'm currently at the corner of Market and Meeting. What would I have seen around me 10,000 years ago? Is there something unique to the low country that those who study marine life are fascinated by?" One was, "On what subjects do marine biologists disagree?" Now, I have to give this guy some credit here, okay? He's actually, for being out and like having a good time out with his friends, he's asking some pretty serious questions right now. One of the questions he did ask, though, was about seahorses, as the title said, and it said, "Why do seahorses grab anything they can with their prehensile tail?" And I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's pretty funny. Now, this guy, like, I was reading this article, and this dude was cracking me up, man. He is out with, like, 5 or 6 of his friends, I think it said, and, like, the first thing he thinks to do is to go and text the Aquarium Hotline to ask questions about stuff. Like, that would be the last thing on my mind ever. Probably the best part about this entire thing was that the aquarium actually responded and answered every single one of the questions that he answered. And they had an answer for each one of them. Everything he spit out, they had an answer for. They told him what it would look like 10,000 years ago. They described what the seahorses grab stuff with. You know, what marine biologists disagree on the most and what they agree upon the most. Very, very funny stuff here. Now, the best part about the whole thing was he goes on and, you know, says, "Thank you for responding. I really appreciate it." And it was like, you know, "My wife will be glad to know that I was out texting the aquarium at 2 o'clock in the morning and not other women." And the aquarium responded with, "Yeah, your wife is a lucky, lucky gal." Great response. Nothing better could have been responded from the aquarium. Well done. South Carolina Aquarium, you guys crushed this one. Article number 2, okay, comes out of Sky News and reads, 4-year-old boy buys 918 SpongeBob ice lollies for $2,600 on Amazon. Now, I think we can all relate to this at some point in time or another. where we have either been well under the influence or just, browsing and think it's funny, and you throw something in the cart, and what happens? You actually turn around and get it. Now, this kid was 4 years old, clearly was playing on his mom's phone or his parents' phone, iPad, whatever it was, that the Amazon account was hooked on. And listen, like any 4-year-old should, all right, he goes out and buys like 1,000 SpongeBob ice cream things. I mean, I see nothing wrong here. I have to admit, I think I am the worst when it comes to this because, let's admit, we all have our late night Amazon, shopping, okay? And there's plenty of times where I'm looking at stuff at night and, I'll be in bed. It's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. Let me throw it in the cart. Oh, this is kind of cool too. Let me throw it in the cart here. And from the sounds of it, it sounds like these ice creams came in a 918 pack. All right, or it was like 4 packs of whatever, however much it was. Too much for me to think right now. It's too much math for me to do. But, I mean, dude, I've been there. I know how this feels. I've done the same thing. And I've done it with worse things where it's like Pokemon cards, all right? Here's a prime example is Pokemon cards, right? I'll see a sweet deal on Amazon for a nice bulk pack or whatever it is. And recently it's been a sealed pack of Japanese cards. So I'll throw it in the cart just so I can watch it and see if the price goes down a little bit, because sometimes stuff's quite expensive and I don't feel like paying full price for it. So I wait until the price drops or there's like a nice, a nice deal. Sometimes Amazon will hit you with hey, you get 10% off this if you get this right now. But more recently, I've done that, and then I've thrown like the necessities in there that I need to get, phone chargers, stuff like that. And what happens? I just happen to buy the Pokemon cards as well. Now, that's something I wouldn't be not that mad over when it happens. But at the same time, when it's a good chunk of change, and I'm not really trying to spend it at the moment, and I end up doing it anyway, I kind of feel like this 4-year-old right now. So, dude, I feel you. It is all right. Enjoy your ice cream. I'm pretty sure that Amazon let them return some of them. I don't really know what the exact thing was. I skimmed through the article. Not gonna lie about that one. I got pretty excited because I was like, holy crap, I can actually relate to this. Now, I know I can't be the only person that's ever done this, so if you've done something like this before, please drop a comment down below and let me know that I am not alone on this. Because if I am alone with this, and I'm 29 and this kid's 4 and we're making the same mistakes, I really have a lot to evaluate with my life. Now, on to my last and final story reaction of the day. Okay, this is the third one I had for you guys, and I'm not gonna lie, it gives me great anxiety to see this. So, as you can see here, okay, Barstool Sports put up a picture of a grocery store selling peanut butter in the same format or whatever that they would sell like ground beef or steak in. What grocery store in their right mind would ever think that it is okay to sell peanut butter like this? All right. Now, if you go back to the clip before and pause the picture, all right, there is actually no brand name on the peanut butter that is being sold. You don't know if it's Jiffy, Skippy, whatever. You have no idea. All right. And it like, forget it being sold like that. Okay. Who's buying peanut butter like this? All right. Because if you're not buying peanut butter in a jar and you're buying it like this, you got some problems. Definitely got a few issues there. Because, first of all, it is mad expensive. All right, if you look at one of those things, it said like $12 for however much peanut butter that was. Okay, I'm pretty sure you could go get 2 like 4-pound jugs at Costco for $9, which is what normal people would do, and that's what normal people buy peanut butter. All right, you don't get it spread out in a freaking thing that they pack meat and chicken and stuff in. And Why? I need to know why. I need to know what store this was, and I need to know why this happened, because I'm mind blown by this entire thing. And like, I could get it, I could get behind it if it was like a joke that somebody in like the, you know, the deli section or whatever, the meat section, was like, hey, let's throw peanut butter on here and, you know, see what happens if they had a couple like broken jars or whatever. But like, how does a manager of a store let that fly? Not only that, did you notice it was stored next to like butter and cheese and stuff? So like, now it's in the fridge. I don't know about you, I don't refrigerate my peanut butter. All right, peanut butter stays warm, stays in the cabinet with a top on it in a jar. Okay, mostly so I could scoop it out with a spoon and eat it straight out of the thing. But like, I need to know what's going on here. I need to know what is happening and why this is happening and whose idea this was, because you, sir, madam, are a psychopath. And that's a fact. Once again, please let me know in the comments down below if you yourself would buy peanut butter sold like this to use. All right? I'm not trusting it. There is something fishy going on with this, and I would never do this. And I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is like the one thing that I could eat 24/7, and I still would not go near this with a 10-foot pole. So if you're one of those people that would, please let me know. And yeah, I'm borderline speechless about this. This is absolutely crazy, and people just keep doing weirder and weirder stuff like this. I don't get it. What is going on? But on the other hand, keep it up, because it's making for some decent content. So, thank you. So that is all I got for your wacky weekend update. All right, we got dudes on a boys' night out, drunk texting the aquarium, asking them all sorts of very informative questions. Peanut butter being sold like it's like a pound of meat or something, and little kids buying almost $3,000 worth of SpongeBob ice cream pops on Amazon. So, pretty interesting week around here, I could say. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss anything that's going on around here. And make sure to share me with your friends, all right? Please, spread me around. Throw it around there, all right? Big Red is here. Big Red's here to stay. Okay, it's not going anywhere, so you might as well share me with your friends so you can all get on board now. Make sense? Good. Do it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this right now, the Red Hair Don't Care podcast audio is out, so go make sure to check that out as well. And yeah, have a great week. All right, happy Memorial Day. I'm currently recording this on Memorial Day, so I hope you guys all had a great Memorial Day weekend. It was very soggy around me. It rained pretty much the entire time, but still got some barbecue in and got to eat. Plus, I got this new shirt here, which I think is pretty cool. So, thank you guys. I love you. Have a great week, and I will see you on Thursday.